from it. And this, of course, is on the anniversary of the day when Osama bin Laden finally was taken out. And we respect and admire the many people who are part of that, from the president who authorized that attack, to the intelligence community that worked on it for so many years to identify where he was, and of course to the members of our armed services, particularly SEAL Team 6, that took the extraordinary risk of going into Pakistan and removing one of the world's worst characters. So with that, we're happy to take any questions you may have. Of course, I would have ordered taking out Osama bin Laden. Of course, this is a person who had done terrible harm to America and who represented a continuing threat to civilized people throughout the world. And had I been president of the United States, I would have made the same decision the president made, which was to remove him. And I acknowledged actually a year ago when this was announced that the president deserved credit for the decision he made. I continue to believe that, and certainly would have taken that action myself. I'm sorry, pardon? No, I think I said the same thing as Vice President, not Vice President then, but Joe Biden, which was it was naive of the president to announce he would go into Pakistan. We always reserve the right to go anywhere to get Osama bin Laden. I said that very clearly in the response that I made, but that I thought there were many people believed, as I did, that it was naive on the part of the president at that time, the candidate, to say he would go into Pakistan. It was a very, if you will, fragile and flammable time in Pakistan, and I thought it was a mistake of him as a candidate for the presidency of the United States to announce that he would go in. Rather just to say we, as I did, we reserve the right to go where we feel is appropriate to secure the interests of the United States of America, and certainly to track Osama bin Laden anywhere he could be found. I'm sorry, I can't quite hear you. You know, I think it's totally appropriate for the president to express to the American people the view that he has, that he had an important role in taking out Osama bin Laden. I think politicizing it was, and trying to draw a distinction between himself and myself, was an inappropriate use of the very important event that brought America together, which was the elimination of Osama bin Laden. The mayor and I had a very nice chat this morning. We talked about the progress the city is making. It's really quite an extraordinary story about the number of murders that are down in the city, the economic revitalization of the city. You have to look at what New York has done under this mayor and under Mayor Bloomberg and say the city is just a remarkable place, doing a superb job from everything he reported. I mean, there were numbers that were surprising to me. He described the fact that the life expectancy of a New Yorker is 3 years longer than the life expectancy of an average American. That's not something most people would recognize, but this is a great city.
Thank you very much, Governor.
Pardon? I did not. Thanks, you guys. Thank you.
Changes mind after the vice president running
May I answer a question?
One? Go ahead, ask me one question.
Do you think President Obama's politicizing this whole case?
As you know, I appeared with President Obama when he came here last year to honor his decision. I respect his decision very much, and I give him great credit for it. I would wish he would just, if he wants to take credit for it, I have no problem with that at all. I wish he wouldn't use it as a source of negative campaigning. I think that's a big mistake, and I think he's mischaracterizing what Mitt Romney said. Mitt Romney basically said that it shouldn't be our only priority. I seem to recall candidate Obama said the same thing back then, and almost everybody else did. Of course it shouldn't be our only priority. That would be a mistake.
I didn't know you were still here, but we're going different directions.
Good luck.
Thank you, Mayor.
Good luck.
Appreciate your help.
Thank you.
We'll keep battling.
We'll get 'em.
All righty, thanks.
As I said, I believe the president, some people disagree with me, he certainly has a right to take credit for it, and I give him credit for it. I don't think he should use it as a source of negative campaigning, and I do believe that the negative part of it is totally inaccurate. I think it's quite clear that Mitt Romney, anyone else would have made the same decision President Obama made. Now, he gets credit for it because he would have gotten blamed if it went wrong, but he shouldn't imply that Mitt Romney wouldn't have made the same decision. Thank you. I don't know. I have no idea. I just repeat what I said before. I think President Obama is entitled to credit for it. I don't think you should use it as a source of negative campaigning. Thank you.